Hey everyone, hello and welcome, Tony Bing here. For today's video we'll be having a look at the Team Up Hero She-Hulk, so let's get a call down and let's run through these skills. Now it starts off very well. You have Law Bomb, which is physical damage, knockdown duration 1.2 seconds and also a weaken. The weaken has a 4-second duration and a 4-second cooldown, so as long as she's getting that skill off when it's available, then you're looking at full uptime on a AoE area around her for the weekend, so that's a pretty fantastic start there. The skill itself looks great as well. And there it is, that looks very nice there. Now following that up, we've got another nice looking skill. We have Final Verdict. So it's physical damage, another knockdown, 1.2 seconds once more with a cooldown of 10 seconds. There it is, nice enough looking skill, that one. And then following up, we've got the pretty simple Barrister Beatdown. We've seen this in quite a few other characters like Jessica Jones and Luke Cage for example. So this is physical damage, 10 hits and a 12-second cooldown. There we go there. Then next up, a bit different in this one, it's Objection. Physical damage, 6-second cooldown. That show animation for the skill doesn't look too great, but despite that it really does hit quite hard. There it is there. It really does look quite underwhelming, but as I say, from a damage point of view it's definitely one of our harder hitting skills. Now next up we have Move to Strike, physical damage, 8-second cooldown. Because she is already engaged by the enemy, you won't see the full length of the slide, so it loses a little bit of its effectiveness, but despite that it is still a pretty nice looking skill. There we go there. And then we now have Subqueener. So this has got a taunt duration of 4 seconds, weaken enemies for 4 seconds and a cooldown of 12 seconds. Now as we place full points into this, it goes up to a pretty nice duration of 7.5 seconds for the taunt and the weaken, so I really do like that. That show animation, like Spider-Man's taunt, it's disappointing. It's just a round circle seen around them with no actual kind of taunt to the enemies. There it is there. Pretty disappointing. What it does is nice, but how it looks isn't that great. Now, next skill we have Hulk Out. So this is just our steroid. It's attack and move speed, base damage, buff duration 7 seconds with a cooldown of 15. As we place points into it, it's simply the attack and move speed and base damage that goes up there. So if we activate it, we'll see a little glow and you see a little kind of symbol over to show it's active. There we go there. She's grown a little bit bigger I think, and she's glowing a little bit. Now the final active skill is Conviction, so it's elbow drop. This looks really nice. It says the cooldown 60 seconds, but thankfully it is only 30. So you can see the scaling. With 15 points we're looking at 497,000 possible max damage there. There we go, that's pretty great looking. I do like that as well on the scenery all bashed in there, that's pretty nice. So let's put points into the setup I'd be using if I had it in active mode. As much as I don't like Objection, it does hit hard, so we're putting full points into it. And Subqueener, I'm putting full points into that because I really do like having a 7.5 second taunt in an area and a weaken with a cooldown of 12 seconds, so you're looking at over 50% uptime on that. That really is quite nice. And then here we go, my remaining points into Law Bomb because that's quite hard hitting as well. There we go, lovely that move. So all the moves will be firing off in the background and we'll talk about the passive side of things. We have Defense Attorney, total defense rating 10% and defense rating 720. That's alright if you're looking for a character that can possibly make use of defense. I believe Cap maybe can use defense to buff one or two of his moves, then that could come in handy. And for the benefit of team up as away skills, we have Final Verdict, which in turn becomes the Defense Rests, and also Hulk Out, which then would be Lawyered. So it's always where the points are going, but for the purpose of kind of doing what I do in all these other videos, making sure I show the passive and active setup, I'll put the points in it for you anyway there. So there we go. Should actually mention with the Hulk Out is that the steroid moves from She-Hulk to yourself. Probably pretty obvious given that she's going to be passive mode in a way, but the steroid does move to you, and it's attack and move speed 4%, damage rating 356, buff duration of 10 seconds, and it's got a 19% chance in hit, same as the defense rest there. So that's the setup I'd use for passive. So she's a pretty nice team up, 2 knockdowns and a weaken. The weaken with over 50% up time, and the taunt can be pretty good really. So once again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and next video I'm not too sure who I'll be looking at, but I'm running out of options. There's not that many more to choose. I think I maybe need to start levelling some of them up now. I'm actually running out of ones that are at level 60. But as I say, once again, thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you all again soon.